dear students, in this video I am going to discuss about care of unconscious patient. So the patient is unconscious, so how the nurse is going to give care such type of patient. So this is the chapter of therapeutic nursing care unit 7 and it is the subject for GNM first year, and next thing is subject name is fundamental of nursing. So in previous video we have seen that is in therapeutic nursing care of patient with fluid and electrolyte imbalance. So now I am going to explain about care of unconscious patient. So how the nurse is going to give care such type of patient. So that thing now going to explain. So first we will see definition. So for what is the meaning of unconsciousness? So for unconscious patient means what it is. So how the patient can become unconsciousness. So that thing now we will see. So first thing is definition of unconscious patient. The term unconsciousness implies to a state of mind in which the individual is not able to respond to such type of to any other stimuli. So it is nothing but the term unconsciousness implies to state of mind in which the individual is not able to respond to any other stimuli. So when the patient is not able to respond individually, when the patient is not able to respond to any other stimuli, so this is the meaning of unconscious patient. So it is nothing but the term unconsciousness implies a state of mind in which the individual is not respond to any other stimuli. So this is the meaning definition of care of unconscious patient. So next we will see, so what are the causes and which type of diagnosis may lead this unconsciousness to the patient. So we have come for causes. Hemorrhage. If the patient is having any hemorrhage in the brain, so there is a chance to lead unconsciousness. So due to that hemorrhage, so there is a chance to get unconscious to the patient. And next thing is thrombosis. So what is mean by thrombosis? There is a formation of blood clots in the brain. So the patient is having such type of condition, it leads to the unconsciousness to the patient. So unconsciousness means the patient cannot able to respond to any other stimuli, so individually. So that is known as unconsciousness. So the patient mind which is not able to, so the patient state of mind in which the individual is not respond to any other stimuli. So it is the definition of unconsciousness. So when the patient is having thrombosis in the brain, so there is a formation of blood clots in the brain. So there is a chance to become a unconsciousness of the patient. And next thing is diabetic mellitus and hypertension also. If the BP is high, if it is increasing the blood pressure in the body, there is a presence, this hypertension may leads to the hemorrhage in the brain. So due to this high blood pressure, there is a chance to get hemorrhage in the brain. So this hypertension also one type of cause leads to the unconsciousness, and diabetic mellitus also. Next thing is epilepsy. It is the most important epilepsy seizures. If the patient is having epilepsy frequently or occurring, it is very frequently, very short duration if it is occurring, so there is a chance to become unconsciousness. So the patient may become unconsciousness. So it is also one type of cause that is leads to the unconsciousness. And next thing is head injury. And head injury also very most dangerous such type of condition. So such type of patient. So if the patient is having, the patient comes with head injury. So if it is severe, there is a chance to become unconsciousness of the patient. And next thing is hypothermia. So by name itself we can understand that is the decreasing low level of it is high levels also, there is a chance to it leads to the unconsciousness. And next thing is renal failure condition also, it leads to the unconsciousness. And next thing is meningitis. So what is the meaning of meningitis? It is inflammation of meninges. So it is one type of layer, it is present in the brain. So if it is infected by microorganisms or bacteria, so it will become one type of diagnosis, meningitis. So it is also may lead to the unconscious to the patient. So these are the causes we can see in unconscious patients. So one more time I will read it. First thing is hemorrhage, and second one is thrombosis, and third one is diabetic mellitus or hypertension, and next one is epilepsy, and next one is head injury, and next thing is hypothermia and hyperthermia, renal failure and meningitis. So these are the causes we can see in such type of unconscious patientness. So these are the causes leads to the unconsciousness in the patient. So now we will see so how they are going to assess this Glasgow-Coma scale. So how they are going to see a Glasgow-Coma scale. So who is having unconsciousness in such type of patient, they will see this Glasgow-Coma scale. So what is the purpose for doing this one, and how they are going to assess this one? By assessing this one, what they can identify, what is the results of the this Glasgow-Coma scale, that thing now we will see. So in assessment of GCS, they will observe three things and who is having unconscious levels in the patient. First thing is eye opening and verbal motor. So whereas come for eye opening, how they are going to assess this eye opening? So in eye opening, there is a 4 points are there. So in eye opening, total score is 4. So we will see how they are going to give that score in unconsciousness patient. When they are going to do this GCS assessment, how they are going to give the score. So in this GCS, there are 3 types is there, that is eye opening and motor response and verbal response. So eye opening means that is we will see how the patient is going to eye opening. So that thing now I will explain. And next thing later what will that is verbal. So whether the patient can able to orientate himself or not, that thing. And whereas come for motor, that the patient is able to do his activities and he can movement or he can do movements or not, that thing now we will see. So first we will see eye opening, and first thing is in eye opening there are 4 total 4 is there. Spontaneous opening, if the patient is opening spontaneous his eyes, that there is a score 4. So they will see in unconscious patient is how the eye opening, so how much the score can give such type of condition of the patient. So that thing now they will see. So for spontaneous patient, that is the score 4, and when has come for open to verbal request, when they are going to request to open, so when they are going to open, that is 3, and next thing is open with painful stimuli. The patient is having any painful stimulation. So with the painful stimulation, if the patient is able to open that eye, there is a score for 2. And next thing is if the patient is not able to open, so there is no opening, there is a score for 1 or 0. So these are the eye opening score, where we can see this eye opening. In assessment of GCS, the first thing is they will see eye opening in unconscious patientness. So whether the patient is able to open his eyes or not, so whether the patient is able to with painful stimulation or not, so that thing they will observe. So next thing is verbal. Whereas come for verbal, already I have told that is verbal. So whether the patient is able to orientate or not himself, so that thing they will see. So whereas come for verbal response, first one is oriented time, place, person. where you are present now. So if whenever the physician is asking to the patient, immediately if the patient is respond and whatever he asks, that thing if he is replied, there is a perfect score, that is 5. And next thing is second one is, so when they were asking at the time, patient has told, but he was having confused still. So after telling also the patient is having confused. So they how much they can give the score? 4. And next one is, third one is, he has spoken but conversation not sustained. So here patient has spoken but there is no so conversation is not sustained. So such type of condition they will give score 3. So we have seen first one is eye opening, second one is verbal response. So such type of unconscious patients, so how they are going to perform, how they are going to respond. So that thing now they are going to observe. So where in assessment of, where in GCS. So in GCS it contains 3 types, that is eye opening, verbal response, motor response. So we have seen eye opening, how they are going to open their eyes with painful stimulation or with requestly or spontaneously or no opening. So that thing they will observe in unconscious patients. So according to that thing they will give the score. And next thing is verbal response we have seen. So in verbal response, sounds made and no intelligible words. So the patient has given sounds but there is no intelligible words in the patient. So that is the score is 2. And next thing is no response. So where has come for no response, there is a 0 or 1 for the patient. So these things where they are going to assess in unconsciousness patient through GCS. So Glasgow-Coma scale. So through this scale they are going to identify the patient conscious levels. And next thing is motor response. In where has come for motor response. So whether the patient obey commands or not. So whenever we are telling to the patient, so whether the patient is obey his commands or not. And if it is obey, then the score is 6. And next thing is localized to painful stimuli. So whenever they are going to pinch or whenever they are going to do, so whether the patient is able to recognize that I am going to get pain. So whether he is getting this painful stimulation or stimuli, whether there is a presence of painful stimulation is present or not, that they will see. So there they can give 5 score if it is present. And next thing is withdraws to painful stimuli. So whether the patient can withdraw to painful stimuli. So in that condition they can give the score is 4. And next thing is abnormal flexion to pain. So the patient is not able to, the patient is showing abnormality when the pain. So abnormal flexion to the pain. So in this condition they can give the score 3. And next thing is abnormal extension to pain. So abnormal extension to pain condition they can give 2. And next thing is if there is no response, 0 or 1. So these are the assessment of GCS. Through this scale they can identify the conscious level of the patient. So how much consciousness is having, how much levels of consciousness is present, and what is the score of the patient. So that thing now they will see. And next thing, this total GCS total scale is 15. So the patient is perfectly alright, means there is a 15. And if it is below 8 or below 8, that is known as they will go for coma. So that is the GCS normal scale and value. And if there is no response or if there is no proper response and if they are giving good response, depend on the patient condition, they will give this score. So this is the GCS scale where we have seen that is in unconscious patients, they will assess this scale to identify the conscious levels of the patient in the unconscious patient. So this is the GCS scale. So now we have seen till now what is the unconsciousness of the patient. So what is the definition of unconsciousness? So it is nothing but, so the term unconsciousness implies the state of mind in which the individual is not able to respond to any other stimuli. So when the patient is not able to respond to any other stimuli, it is known as, that is indicates that there is a presence of unconsciousness in the patient. So it is the definition of unconsciousness of the patient. And to lead this unconsciousness, what are the diagnoses are present? So we have seen that is hemorrhage, thrombosis, hypertension, epilepsy, head injury, hypothermia, renal failure, meningitis. So the same causes to identify the patient conscious level. So how they are going to assess? Through GCS scale. So by doing hypoprene, by seeing verbal response, motor response. Through these three things, they are going to evaluate the patient consciousness, and they are going to give the score according to the patient condition. So this is the topic we have discussed till